Back at the starting line. That's the burnout of Andy Bohl.
He does that little shimmy there. We saw that on the little tease at the beginning of the show. And nothing to get concerned about. But Andy Bohl right now, one of the sleepers in the field. Got that new Ford car, and I've mentioned now for the better part of the last season that is an excellent race car. With the absence of Frank Manzo and Jay Payne here, this is a very wide open field. Roger Bateman also would love to close the deal. You got two guys with new race cars, and apparently car of choice appears to be that new Ford Mustang, because there are a whole pile of them out there and they're running well.
Gene, who started that trend?
That'd be Bill Lawton in the Task of Fords back in 1967, I think.
If you go way, way back, absolutely. Yeah, but despite the fact there's a whole pile of those Ford Mustangs out there competing right now, there is one guy that runs a Monte Carlo out there in Pennsylvania that's running roughshod over everybody. Defending event champion of this event. His name is Frank Manzo, and of course, we'll see him as we go down the Lucas Oil Road here at an event coming up very, very soon. You mentioned that burnout, Bob. A little shimmy that we saw. Take a look at the front end of this car. Yeah. Again, nothing to really raise suspicion about.
Front end gets a little out of whack when you come out and do the burnout, but it's a great visual, isn't it? And he did almost the same thing on this burnout, but then he came back yesterday and straightened it out on the opening round, ran a 5.68. These conditions are better. I expect both of these cars to run better than they have all weekend long on this run. Oh, Andy rolled right through the lights. Roger Bateman just needs to stage his race car.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Two red lights. Rick Stewart hands.
Disqualified Andy Bohl. Rolled through the lights there, and then they figured that Roger Bateman was thrown out because the other was thrown out of kilter, is what I mean to say, because Andy was rolled through the beams, couldn't get it back. Roger was then waiting for the other guy to light the pre-stage beam, so they shut him off, and apparently from what I saw there, Andy Bohl's disqualified. Roger Bateman's going to get the win, and that's just wacky. He will not have to make a run. He's been awarded the win right there. He will automatically go into the next round, take on the winner, that Hank Coolidge. Mick Snyder, lane choice, of course, will not be a factor. He will not get it, but he gets the win. Plus, he doesn't have to put the wear and tear on the race car. At least that's what I saw from starter Rick Stewart there.
Wild and wacky stuff. The home of the zoo, Brainerd International Raceway. We'll take one more look back. You can see Andy Bohl can't get the car stopped. Rolls right through the beams. Right through the beams right there. The red light comes on, and here's Rick Stewart. Tell us how this all breaks down. Car on the left lane. You are officially done. Roger Bateman, you are moving on. Well, we're just getting underway here at the quarterfinal round of the Lucas Oil NHRA Nationals. When we come back, we'll straighten things out. Try the 13-20 thing once again. Come on back with us.